Hi, my name is Melissa St.Pierre, and this is my engagement program presentation for the Anaheim Ducks. My idea for a new engagement program for the Ducks is the Ducks Loyalty Program. This program will be an add-on to the existing Ducks app. The app was recently updated in order to enhance the fans' experience. Hosting the loyalty program on this already existing app could help increase the number of fans that enroll. The loyalty program will offer discounts on tickets and merchandise by earning points for interacting with the team and buying tickets. Exclusive content and videos will be offered to loyalty members through the app. The business need that I identified for the Ducks from my research is that we need to build brand loyalty, specifically with people in the local area. I say this because only 6% of the local area follow the Ducks on social media, and they are second to last among other NHL teams in locals going to games or watching games on TV. Building brand loyalty will help the Ducks sell more tickets and merchandise, gain a larger social media presence and following, and hopefully retain and obtain followers and fans during the upcoming rebuild years. I have identified two measurable objectives for this program, and they are to 1. Increase the Ducks' social media following by 10% by the end of June 2020, and 2. Have 15% of the area's local population signed up for the loyalty program by June 2020. Since one of the objectives is aims towards the local population, my target audience is based on people living in the zip code area of 92806, which is the same zip code as the Honda Center. The median age of people living in 92806 is 33.5. with an average household size of 3.78 people. The average household income for this area is $62,993, and 36.2% of the population use online banking, meaning they are comfortable with mobile technologies. People living in this area spend most of their leisure time doing family activities. Many of their households are multi-generational, and they are risk takers. They are comfortable with technology and are interested in the newest and latest innovations. While they use their smartphones often, they prefer to shop in person. They are also trendy and fashion conscious. The customer persona I've created is named John. He's 33 years old, married with one child, and lives in an urban neighborhood. John works in sales and makes $62,000 a year. He uses his smartphone for texting, making phone calls, online banking, and for social media purposes. Some of John's goals and challenges include wanting to find new activities to do with his family and to spend more time with them in order to strengthen their family bond. John would like to receive news and sports updates to his smartphone and would also like to receive discounts on his purchases. Later in this presentation, we will return to John and discuss his possible journey with the loyalty program and the app while he's at the Honda Arena. As discussed earlier, the fans that sign up for the loyalty program will receive points in a number of different ways that will award them discounts on ticket and merchandise purchases. Here's how I propose those members earn points. Members will automatically earn points when they register for the program. Each purchase, whether that be tickets or merchandise, that is made through the app will also add points to the member's balance. If the member chooses to enter their birthday information at registration, they will receive special discounts for games around or on their birthdays. The next 2 point opportunities are what I think are the most important in order for us to meet our objectives. If the member leaks their social media accounts to the app and will follow or already following the Ducks on social media, they'll receive bonus points for each platform they are following on. This will allow us to increase our social media following and hopefully promote interactions between the Ducks and their fans. Members will also be awarded points for interacting with the team and using the app while in the arena. There will be a list of different activities that the fan can complete while at the arena that will award them points. This list will be presented to the members as a scavenger hunt type of game. They will earn points for each activity they complete and bonus points if they can complete them all. By gamifying the activity, we can increase the likelihood that the fans will complete all of the items, increasing the fan interactions within the arena and ideally carrying over to the outside of the arena as well. In order for this program to be successful, there are a few mobile and technological tactics that will be implemented. The first and the most important tactic will be the use of the mobile app. The Ducks loyalty program will be added to the existing Ducks app, giving users the option of signing up for the loyalty program within the existing app. If the fan already has the Ducks app downloaded, I think there will be a more likely chance that they're going to sign up for the program. If the fan must go out of their way to download a second app for the same team, I think the chances of them signing up for the program would decrease. I personally wouldn't want to have two separate apps for the same team. This tactic will help the Ducks find an easier way to get the fans to sign up for the app. If it's already available to them, they may be more likely to sign up. The next tactic is to use push notifications. The app will send loyalty members push notifications to tell them when they have points to spend, when there are sales or specials on tickets, when there are sales on merchandise, and when there are opportunities to gain bonus points. By using this tactic, the Ducks are ensuring that fans and loyalty members are interacting with the app on a daily basis. If the member gets notifications regularly, they will be less likely to forget the app is on their phone and will increase the likeliness they make purchases on the app. This will increase fan engagement and loyalty. We will also implement the use of GPS within the app. Loyalty members will be able to use the GPS on the app to get directions to parking and to the arena. They'll also have access to an interactive map inside the app to show them where they are located within the arena and the closest concession and merchandise stands. If they are looking for certain stands, the app will be able to give them directions to that stand. This tactic will make the fan experience at the arena more enjoyable and increase the chances of the fan wanting to come back. Augmented reality is very popular within our culture right now, thanks to apps like Snapchat and Instagram. Because of that, we will be adding the use of augmented reality to our app. Members will be able to use the app to take pictures with specialized filters made only for the arena. In order for the fans to use filters, they have to grant the app access to their camera. They'll have the option of sharing those pictures to social media or just saving them to their phones. This tactic will increase the fans' engagement with the team and will also aid in boosting the online presence of the Ducks. Another tactic that I think will be beneficial to the app is to integrate the use of wearable technology. Members could connect their wearable technology to the app and be rewarded for getting steps at the arena. For example, the fan will get bonus points for taking a certain number of steps while at the arena and will get the max points available for walking around the entire arena. This will work along with the GPS. This tactic will help in getting fans to explore the arena. When they are walking around, they will see signs all over the arena suggesting they follow the team on social media. The final tactic I focused on was the use of QR codes. While walking around the stadium, fans will see QR codes posted all over. Some of the things the fans can do with those codes are watch exclusive clips, download exclusive picture filters, read about the team's history, and find coupons on merchandise. The fan will be urged to scan the codes because they'll earn bonus points for each new QR code scanned. This tactic will help the Ducks get new traffic to their social media sites and will also give the fans the opportunity to read about the Ducks, learn more about their team, and that could raise the brand loyalty and awareness. Now that we've discussed the basics of the loyalty program, let's go back to John and look at how this program would be used in the arena. Before the game, John decides to look through the app for things to do with his family at the arena. John sent a notification that explains how many points he can earn at the game if he uses his smartwatch to count his steps, so he decides to connect his Apple Watch to the app to collect his points. Once at the arena, John uses the GPS capabilities on the app to find his family's seats and to discover what concession stands are around them. During the game, John sent a notification when the mascot is near so that his family can take a picture with him. John walks around the arena with his family to earn loyalty points for his steps and to learn more about the Ducks. John scans the social media QR codes and follows the Duck on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. He then posts about the fun his family is having at the arena. John uses the filters offered at the arena to take pictures with his family. He then posts those pictures to Instagram for his followers to see and tags the Ducks. This customer journey map shows the way that John can use all of the tactics and the capabilities of the app. In order for us to be able to financially afford implementing this new program, we'll need to find a sponsor. I think the Gap would be the perfect sponsor for this program because both companies could be improved by the partnership. Both the Ducks and the Gap will gain exposure to new fans and will increase their likeliness to make new revenue. I think the way the Gap uses websites and mobile apps as their marketing approaches could be beneficial to the Ducks while launching this loyalty program. I also decided on the Gap as a sponsor because the demographics and the psychographics of the Anaheim Ducks and the Gap are very similar. The Gap consistently delivers products that resonate well with trend-conscious buyers, which matches the psychographics of the Ducks' target market that are trendy and fashion-conscious. I think partnering with a clothing company that works to put out clothing that is trendy and fashionable is a way for us to connect with those fans. The Gap's target demographics are people aged 3 to 45, living in urban or rural areas, married and non-married people, those with and without children, and working and middle-class people. While the Gap has a much wider set of demographics and psychographics, the Ducks' target market falls within the Gap's target market. Some of the benefits that we can offer the Gap for sponsoring the program are: they'll have access to the Ducks fan base. They'll be able to market their clothing, accessories, websites, dressing room app, etc. to the Ducks fans. The Ducks will hang signage and advertisement for the Gap at the arena for the fans to see during the game. The Gap will be announced during the game as a sponsor, and on nights that they have an activation running, we will announce that there is something for the fans to do with the Gap. We will also send a push notification to the loyalty members and offer them points for interacting with the Gap's activations in order to increase the number of fans that interact with the brand. The Gap will be announced and advertised as the presenting sponsor of the Ducks loyalty program. Their name and logo will be featured whenever the app is advertised. The Gap will be able to run advertisements within the app, and they can post exclusive content and coupons in the app if they choose to. The Gap will also be presented with sponsorship activation opportunities on game days. They will have the chance to interact with the fans in the stadium in order to raise their brand awareness and begin to build their brand loyalty with the fans. The first activation idea I have for the Gap is for them to incorporate their dressing room app into an activity for the fans to try at the arena. The Dressing Room by Gap allows customers to virtually try on clothing from the store on their smartphones by using augmented reality. This app allows the customers to look at different articles of clothing and decide if they like the item before they purchase it. Allowing the Ducks fans a chance to use the app without having to download it themselves will give them the chance to not only look at the clothing that's offered to them before they buy it, but also lets them decide if they want to download the app. The Gap will set up a booth within the arena that will let customers try out the Dressing Room app. This app uses the same augmented reality technology that we will use with our own app, so it will be building on that foundation we have set or that we're trying to build. Using the GPS interactive map on the loyalty program app, the fans will see where the booth is located and when they can go try the technology out. The loyalty program members will receive a push notification that will alert them of the Gap's booth and offer bonus points for going to the booth and trying the Dressing Room app. The second activation idea I have is for the Gap to create and offer new filters for the fans to use on their pictures while at the arena. This uses the augmented reality feature that we offer the fans through the app. The Gap has the option of incorporating their logo, social media handles, clothing items, or even hashtags that they want the fans to use when sharing the pictures on their personal social media sites right into the filter, so will be featured in every single picture. This could help the Gap increase their social media interactions, engagements, and followers. The fans will download the new filters by scanning QR codes posted around the arena. The fans will already be looking for QR codes to scan so that they can earn bonus points, and this will be one of the codes they are sent to find. Incorporating the use of QR codes will make it easier and more convenient for the fans to download the filters, increasing the likelihood that the filters are used and shared. The fans will already be offered points to scan QR codes, so there's a good chance that the filters will be downloaded and used. My proposed valuation for the Gap is as follows. We are asking for $50,000 a year over a 3-year period. At the end of the contract, both parties will have the option of deciding if the partnership should be extended or not, and negotiations can be made then. I decided on those terms because it's long enough time to see if the sponsorship is making an impact on either company, positive or negative, but it's also short enough that we don't risk making either company feel like they are locked into a partnership that is not benefiting for them for too long. I put together a very basic financial snapshot of the program that you can see here. I have a more detailed and broken down budget that we can discuss later if you would like. However, I estimate that the upfront cost of the app will be $49,680. With a sponsorship contribution of $50,000 from the Gap, we're expecting to make a profit of $320. But the ongoing cost per season is estimated to drop to $44,635 with a $50,000 sponsorship contribution, resulting in a profit of $5,365 per season. This number does not factor in the possibility of new fans we could earn from this program and the partnership and the revenue we could make from their tickets and merchandise sales. In order for us to measure whether this program was successful or not, I've identified 4 key performance indicators that we can use to measure the success of the program. The first KPI is to track the repeat purchase rate of our fans. The second is to measure the redemption rate of the points earned through the loyalty program that are being used to purchase other items. The third KPI is to use analytics to track the number of followers and measure the fan engagement online. These analytics would be for Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. The fourth and final KPI is to send surveys to fans that are registered for the loyalty program. Now, this includes the fans that are active and are inactive on the app. This survey will tell us what the fans like and dislike about the app and why some of them are inactive on the app. This survey will give us an idea of any changes or improvements that we can make to the program and to the app. Thank you for taking the time to view this presentation. I think this loyalty program can be very beneficial, not only increasing the revenue of the Anaheim Ducks, but also increasing the number of local and national fans, and can improve the team's engagement on social media.